Hi, do you find yourself feeling self-conscious, where you hide yourself, you stay hidden instead of standing out, you keep quiet instead of speaking up, you lean back instead of leaning forward, you let opportunities pass by because if you're feeling self-conscious? If this sounds like you, keep listening. I used to be painfully self-conscious, and I'm going to share with you a tip on how I overcame it. Hi, I'm Anise Kizelbash, and welcome to this video. So this feeling of self-consciousness, it's so real. It's a real fear, isn't it? Like I described it earlier, it felt like daggers were being thrown at me and spears were being thrown at me. And I remember one time in my first job, my first corporate job, it was an open plan office, and I was so self-conscious that I would hold my pee until lunchtime, until a lot of people were away from their desk, and then go to the toilet. Because before that, going to the toilet was so painful for me because I always felt like these daggers were pointing at me. But why do we feel self-conscious? What's going on? Any cause of suffering, including self-consciousness, is because we're thinking about ourselves. All suffering, it comes from thinking about ourselves. It's the primary cause. And there is research behind this feeling of self-consciousness. Basically, we think more people are looking at us than we think are actually looking at. It's called the spotlight effect. We feel like this spotlight is on us. And researchers, they did this study where they got students to wear this embarrassing t-shirt and walk into a meeting room where there are other people there. They had to go and stand in that meeting room and chat and then leave. And after they left the meeting room, they were asked, okay, how many people do you think noticed you with your t-shirt on? And they said, right, at least half the room. And then they went and asked the people in the room, how many of you actually noticed the person's t-shirt? It turns out the number of people who actually noticed versus the people they thought noticed was 30% less. So what that means is far fewer people are noticing or looking than you actually think they are. Why? Because most people are thinking about themselves. Right, that's it. Okay, they all have their egos too, and they're all thinking about themselves. It's a common human condition when you're unconscious. Whether the scenario is public speaking, it's speaking up in a meeting, or whatever it is. Think of someone else who will get value out of what you're doing, because what you're doing then is taking the spotlight away from you inside your mind, and you're doing it for someone else. You're speaking up, you're standing out, you're putting yourself forward for someone else. So do it for them, move forward for them, speak up for them, stand out for them. It always feels better doing things for other people. And then you're not thinking about yourself. So that's one way of overcoming this paralyzing feeling of self-consciousness. Don't make it about you, make it about other people. And remember, most people aren't thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves, okay? So give it a go today and let me know how it goes, all right? And please share, let's help more people awaken their potential, okay? Thanks for listening. I'm Anise Kizelbash and I'll see you in another video.